morning and welcome back to our final fabulous segment here on Cityline. I have with me someone I absolutely adore, and every time this person is on the comfy couch, we uncover more things that we have in common than we do not have in common. So please join me in welcoming Deshawn Morton. You are the school director of the Tacoma Urban Performing Arts Center, known as T.U.P.A.C.
Yes.
Welcome back, my friend.
Thanks, Amanda. Good morning, and thank you for inviting me back.
It's always great to have you back. So, give us the history of T.U.P.A.C. How long has T.U.P.A.C. been around, and where do we find this school?
Awesome. Well, T.U.P.A.C's been around since 2017.
Yeah.
So we are now located in the Hilltop neighborhood, right off of 11th and MLK. Gosh, and we've been doing so much. I've been with the organization now 2 years. I just hit my 2-year anniversary.
It seems so much longer than
does.
that because you have done so much with them in that
Yeah.
2 years.
A lot has happened. in
Yeah,
2
you're like,
years.
and I'm exhausted, but it's good exhaustion and good trouble you've gotten yourself into.
It is. I'm doing what I'm passionate about. I'm doing what I
Yes.
love. It's funny because I didn't really plan on it. I had walked into the school knowing that it was the brainchild of Cabby Mitchell III, who was
yes.
one of the founders. And he was also my mentor. And so when I walked into the school, I was just going in to see what was going on because I had just moved back to Tacoma. And this lady opened the door and I was like, I know you. And so then through conversation, she realized that she remembered me as well. And that was our co-founder, as well as our current executive director, Claire Etheridge.
Yes.
She, when I had first started dancing back in high school, was like taking our company class with us and things. So she got to see me kind of grow from that like beginner novice dancer to, you know, who I am today. And right away, she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow? Do you want a job? And I was like,
Yes.
sure.
Yes,
I
do
didn't come
want a
for
job.
that, but yes, I do.
And now you are director of the school. And rumor has it that T.U.P.A.C. is embarking upon a capital campaign.
Yes.
So tell us about this fundraiser and what we can do to help.
Yeah, we're so excited about it. And so since 2018, T.U.P.A.C's been working with the Tacoma Housing Authority on the Housing Hilltop project, which will be 2 low-income housing buildings that are going to be located right on 11th and L. There's a south building and then there's a north building.
Okay.
And so we will be the anchor tenants in the north building with 10,000 square feet of like state-of-the-art performing arts center. So we'll have 3 beautiful studios, 2 of which will combine into a 150-seat theater, so
Whoa.
we can use it for our performances. We'll also have dressing rooms for both our female and male identifying students. We will have showers, we'll have a teacher's lounge, a costume department. It's going to be a state-of-the-art facility in a way that I personally have never seen in Tacoma.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because all of this has come out of what you do not have right now, even though T.U.P.A.C. is a bona fide success. You and Claire and the students and the administrative team have made this success happen without those wonderful things that you're going to provide and we're going to see as the anchor tenant.
Yeah.
So how do we donate to this? How do we make this happen?
Well, you can donate on our website. If you go
Yes.
to TacomaUPAC.org.
Okay.
The donate button is right there on the front page. You can reach out to myself or our executive director as well. And we will also be having a fundraiser that is scheduled for September. So more news about that.
All right, more
soon.
to come.
Yes.
Another reason why
Or not September, I'm sorry, November.
I got to get you back on the couch.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go back to present day. What current productions is T.U.P.A.C. working on right now?
Yeah, so one that I am like super excited about is we're doing working on a show that is called Sweet Sweet Stevie.
Ooh.
And so what that will be is it will be a ballet that is entirely to music by Stevie Wonder.
No.
Yes, and it is from his album of Songs in the Key of Life.
Which has the best music on it ever.
Absolutely, like every
Every
song
one
is a
of
hitter.
them. Yeah.
And so with that, we're also working with other local and national and international Black choreographers who will be coming together to choreograph separate sections. So I myself have choreographed a piece for the project. We're also working with Xylus Michael Hughes from the Pacific Northwest Ballet, Ashton Edwards from the Pacific Northwest Ballet is choreographing, as well as Amanda Morgan, who is with the Pacific Northwest Ballet and is also from Tacoma. And then we're also, Jonathan Batista, principal dancer with Pacific Northwest Ballet, is helping to curate the show.
You have some great dancer friends in high places.
Yeah.
I love that we are able to draw from P&B down here in Tacoma. That is so impressive.
It is. It's important too.
It is.
As well. You know, we have such a large, successful regional ballet company in this state. And so being able to build that relationship with them and them being able to, their dancers jumping on board as well as the whole organization to support us in the work that we're doing to build a more diverse dance community, a diverse ballet community, and make sure that we're ensuring that Black and brown and other marginalized students get the quality training and the exposure to the professional world that they need and that they deserve.
And it is amazing, I have to tell you, that you and Claire have or allow these connections with P&B. I've heard of some teachers being very protective and don't want that kind of influence because they want to guide the teaching themselves and they only want you to learn their way. I love that you're opening this up because ultimately, just like it's your passion, these students are going to have a passion and they're going to learn to be bigger than by what they're exposed to, and that will determine how they go on and become professional.
Yeah, and I think for me it's super important because I always say, like, if you don't see it, how do you know it exists?
Thank you.
Right, and there are those people who are like, you know, I don't see it, but I'm going to be a trailblazer.
Yes.
But for the masses, right, you need that example.
You do.
And so being able to build those relationships, to be able to bring them right down to our community, to show our community and our youth, like, not only are we working on hitting the step in the class, right, but we're also creating connections. We're opening our eyes. We're seeing the world in a different way, which then just expands their mind, their creativity, their personal discipline and work ethic, for all of the things that can come from simply being involved and having that exposure.
You make it so accessible. You lower so many barriers. I want to find out what's happening this summer in this last minute and a half that we have left.
Yeah, wow, fast.
I know, time flies.
So this summer, we are going to be registering for a 6-week summer session with our usual ballet classes. And so those will start in July, on July 15th, and will run through August 24th. Then we're also doing something new this year. We are doing Disney's Lion King Kids.
No.
Yeah, so we're having like a musical theater summer camp where we will have students from ages 8 to 12 who are going to come in 4 days a week during the summer and basically take classes and build up to a 30-minute Lion King production.
That is impressive. I mean, and in the name of Beyonce and Ivy Blue, parents, get your kids in there. Will you be holding auditions?
No, there will be no auditions.
I love that.
Yeah.
So when you're in the school, you'll get exposed to this. And if you're not in the school, you need to register and get in that school.
Absolutely. So registration for that is filling up.
I love that.
So we are excited about this new project and what it's going to bring to our school, but also to the Hilltop community.
I would love to have you bring some of those students back here. Would you do that for me?
I absolutely will.
All right. It's a deal. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Amanda.
That wraps up another great segment of Cityline. It's always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We've given you some wonderful things to think about, so go out there and be a part of the tapestry, and above all, pay it forward. And when you come back, we'll be waiting for you right here at Cityline. Take care.
say, alright, you're from Green Bay, alright, you're from Atlanta, but Tacoma's where you'll stay, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Alright, you're from the East Coast, alright, you're from the West, alright, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best. Alright, you're from the East Coast, alright, you're from the West, alright, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best. Hey, Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call